Why does it feel like no matter what you accomplish, it's never enough? Do you feel behind in life even though you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing? Are you living life right now, or are you just waiting for it to start? Yeah, because me too. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I've recently felt very drawn to make this video. I want to talk about something that has really impacted me recently in my 20s, and I think anyone really could relate to at any stage of life. So let's get into it. I want to start with saying it's okay to want more in life. It is okay to have goals that you want to reach and envision your life in a way that you hope to reach one day. I think we should want more for our lives. Dreaming about our future is what keeps us moving forward. And beyond dreaming and envisioning and creating vision boards, making actionable steps to get there. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. There will always be goals. There will always be something bigger and better that we're chasing in life until the day that we're no longer here. But I don't want to be so caught up in that I can't see what's happening right in front of me, that I'm not appreciating life for what it is in this moment. Life is happening right now, and that is something to appreciate. In the last few years of my 20s, I have constantly felt disappointed that I haven't reached certain milestones or steps in life that I thought I would be at this point, to the point when I did hit milestones that were significant and important, I couldn't fully enjoy it or appreciate it. It just wasn't good enough. It was never good enough for myself. It was automatically, okay, what's next? I haven't met the main goal, so how can we keep this moving forward? And I couldn't just allow myself to fully be proud of what I had just done or what I had just accomplished. And honestly, I just don't want to live like that anymore. I want to see the beauty in my daily rituals. I want to love the freedoms and choices that I have in this moment that I never had before in my life. It felt like I was constantly chasing for more that just truly wasn't meant for me in that moment. And I was resisting so much of what my life was and what was happening to me that I didn't feel connected to myself anymore. I literally wasn't living. I was just kind of existing and waiting for the future to happen, and just worrying so much about what my life will be and not having everything figured out like right now, which we're not supposed to have our lives figured out right now. And truly, we're not meant to have it figured out. I don't think at any stage of life you really truly have it figured out. And unfortunately, we are a generation of instant gratification. We can figure something out in seconds. And because of that, I try to intentionally force myself to be uncomfortable and not instantly go to my phone if I want to figure something out. And not that this is some groundbreaking discovery that I've made. We all know this. But I really try to keep this in the front of my mind and allow myself to be uncomfortable if I don't know something. And another reason why I bring this up is because I realized that I want to be at step 10 before I barely made it through step 1. And being someone who's on social media, I realized that social media was taking a huge toll on me. I would see photos and videos of people living their life and enjoying these big achievements. We see the highlights of these great achievements and these great things, but we never see the work that it takes to get to those big moments. We don't see step 1 or step 2. We just see step 10. And because of this, I had to take a moment, and I was like, I need to take a break. I need to take a 6-month break from social media and just get away from it completely. And I had never done something like this. I've never even had social media impact me in this way. And I really never understood the concept of when people had to take breaks from social media. I didn't understand the impact that it could have until it happened to me. And I think it started to happen because I feel like people hit a certain age and then they kind of look around and then they see themselves and they're just like, okay, like time is moving and I'm not where I thought I would be at this point in life, but I want to give a different perspective. But this mindset is so limiting to what life is really about. Whenever I see videos of people asking elderly people, like, what is the one piece of advice you would give to your younger self? And the answer is always the same thing. The two main answers that they give are stop worrying so much and relax. It's all gonna be okay. And if this many people are saying the same exact thing, there has to be truth behind it. And I don't want to live in constant stress or resentment or resistance to what my life is, to then figure out towards the end of my life that I didn't need to worry the whole time and that everything was going to be okay. Because when people offer advice from lived experience, I tend to trust it. Obviously, you can't take advice from just anyone, but usually there's some validity to it. I don't want to rush my 20s away. I want to live it and love it, and I want this to be true for any stage of my life. And I really think you start to look at life a little bit differently when you romanticize it and appreciate it for what it is. Please hear me when I say this. Your life is so beautiful and amazing just the way it is. No matter how boring it is, no matter how simple it is, no matter how mundane it is, it holds so much significance. And also just like giving yourself a pat on the back for what you have achieved and have accomplished thus far. Like, you put in work to be where you are today. That is something to celebrate, that is something to appreciate, and I don't think we really take a moment to acknowledge that. It's like we haven't achieved the big goal, the big end goal that we have, so let's just keep going until we get there, because the rest of this, it's just a part of it. So we'll celebrate once we get there. When I was off of social media for 6 months, I had to relearn this mindset. I had to relearn how to romanticize and celebrate these little things without posting that, without getting the praise from other people. Like, it literally just had to come from myself and from me only. And this sounds like so obvious, but the reality is this is the world we live in. This is the culture that we live in. We use social media every single day. It is just a part of our life. So of course we're gonna unlearn certain things that are just natural and normal for other people who may not have grown up that way. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's difficult. It's different. It's not what we're accustomed to. I went through a period of time these last couple of years where I really developed really bad anxiety about my future. I was really stuck in my head worrying about what my future was gonna be. Why am I not there yet? How am I gonna get there? When am I gonna get there? And what do I need to do to get there? It was just ongoing constantly in my head, to the point that it really was impacting me every single day. Like, I would literally wake up and anticipate myself to start overthinking and having these racing thoughts and just like freaking out. And it really got to a point where, because it impacted my everyday, I was like, you know what? I think it's time for intervention, and I think I need to go to therapy. So for the first time in my life, I started going to therapy about this, because I was like, I can't figure this out, so I need to talk to someone. I need an outlet. So I remember having a session with a therapist, and I was telling her, hey, this is what's going on. You know, these are the racing thoughts that I have. These are the concerns. I word vomited everything that I was going through, and I told her what was going on. And so she looked at me and she told me, she was like, okay, she's like, these things are normal. It's okay to stress about the future. It's okay to, you know, worry about things and worry about, you know, how are we going to get there and how are we going to achieve this? You know, those are all normal functions. Worrying is healthy. That's how we protect ourselves, right? But then she stopped and then she asked me, so what are your short-term goals? Like, what's your goal for next week? And I was just like, I was like, what? I didn't really understand how to answer her. I was just like, oh my God, I've been living 5 to 10 years in the future. I don't even know what's currently happening. Like, I have nothing to look forward to right now, because I haven't set up anything to look forward to now. And that's the moment I realized I can't keep living like this. I am not living for right now. I am not even present. I don't even know what's happening right now. I was missing out on so much good that was happening to me that I didn't even realize what was happening. So what became my goal for right now? Loving myself and living for myself is what became my goal. I wanted to do things that brought me joy, that brought me peace, that made me feel like I was having fun again. And I just started living for myself. I just went for things without overthinking it. I didn't give myself so much structure around it. I was just like, you know what? What brings me joy? What makes me happy? And let's do it. So I started pouring love into different areas of my life. So I started pouring love into my home, and I started creating little reno projects for us to have and making it feel like our space and making it feel very comfy. That also looked like focusing on my health and focusing on feeling stronger and feeling beautiful and feeling good. I started focusing on my workouts and strength training and my diet. I started playing around with new recipes. I made it a goal to look through Pinterest and find new recipes for the week. I turned to a creative project, which is this YouTube channel. This became another form of romanticizing my life. I was now the main character of my channel, and I was cheering myself on. And even if nobody is watching my videos, That's okay. I made this for myself to enjoy and for me to have fun with. But these things are very specific to me. So maybe it's someone's passion for cooking, maybe it's someone's passion for writing, or maybe it's moving on from a job you've been doing that you no longer find joy in and you want to do something that's more creative and something new that you find joy in. Or maybe something a little more realistic, right? Because we can't all just leave our day jobs. Maybe it's taking on a side hustle or working on a side project to see if you're really cut out for a different field. Or maybe it's going on that yoga retreat that you've been wanting to go on for the longest time. Or maybe it's renovating that space in your house that you've been dying to get to, but you keep pushing it off. I think my main point is that we're so worried about the future and comparing to what others already have that we're missing out on what can and is happening right now. We do not have to wait to live our lives, and we need to live it right now because this can all end tomorrow. I know that's a little dark, but appreciate it now while you have it before it's gone. This may not resonate with everyone, but I hope it resonates with someone. And if you're in this current situation, just know that you're not alone. A lot of us are worried, a lot of us are freaked out. Life is really beautiful when you kind of change the perspective and appreciate it for what it is. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this digital diary format. I'm excited to play around with another video like this, so I'll see you guys next time.